Oh, and me, apparently. I guess I'm the 15th party member. That sweet flying sprite that we will never see again. Oh, and the sky's blue again, so I'm guessing this all happened in the morning. Or really late at night. And I guess those two had their baby. And so with the last ounce of magic this world will ever see, Terra wishes Katarine luck on delivering a baby. And now we get real credits for me to ramble on about. Fun fact, originally the developer was going to actually have Terra die at the end here, but decided that would just be a little too much. I think that's exactly what they said. Ooh, yeah, okay, so I don't even know how many parts this is going to be because, like I said at the beginning of this, I just kind of marathoned it. So, there's an airship flying over clouds. This is still my favorite game of all time. I don't love this game any less. I don't, you know, like especially with Zelda, because I played that 3 times in a row for the LP. I'm kind of over RPGs for this second. Not, like, in a bad way. I'm just... Recording RPGs is quite taxing. And now I know to do other things on the side. So the next time I do an RPG, I'll be a lot more prepared. And I won't pick a messy project to go alongside it either. But all in all, I actually had fun revisiting this game because it's actually been a couple years since I've last played it start to finish. I started playing it about 1.5 years ago, but I never got through it. I was playing it for a friend. Kind of like I'm doing for the internet now. Only real life doesn't have editing. But that said, I don't exactly have something in mind. But there's a boat on the water and a bunch of seagulls. It's nice to see water that doesn't look quite so coppery. Like, that's what I got a feel of the World of Ruin Ocean. Just like copper. If that makes any sense. Like how we make water trails, we're not even close to touching the water. So, I do hope that you enjoyed this little... Not little, this is the exact opposite of little. I hope you enjoyed this thingy of mine, because this is still my favorite game of all time. I'm not good enough to speedrun it. That's actually, you know, I was going to once upon a time, but then the current run, I saw that and I'm like, there's no. The next RPG is my second favorite RPG of all time, and that's going to be a lot longer, I think, because that's going to require multiple playthroughs simply to show off everything. It's one of those games. And, well, I love it to death. It is my favorite thing on the planet, but it's not something I'm going to jump right into, because I know better this time. So, just kind of... I'm doing that thing where I'm open to requests again. This whole thing was just another big experiment to me. I try and do different things with each iteration. Like, I restarted doing these things like probably 6 months ago to the day by the time this goes up. Or at least 6 months. It was October something. I don't remember what though. And now it's April, so it's been 6 months at least. 3 of which were spent on this game, probably. Actually, no, probably just like one or two. About 2 months. I'm rambling. These credits are awfully long to ramble through. Mario's credits were easy because I could just do stuff, and Kirby's credits were easy because there was lots of fluffy little things to look at. And I think Rar was with me for Zelda credits. And Cthulhu's credits were really short. Probably ought to stop making it a habit to ramble through credits. Some sweet 16-bit airship action still. Where is Setzer even flying at this point? Like, I don't remember a single continent being this big. Did Kefka reshape the world with his last ounce of strength or something? Because it's, like, green for miles and miles and miles. And unless he's, like, just taking it real slow after catching Terra, then there's no way a continent would be going on this long. I want to visit this continent, this one gigantic continent. This one gigantic, featureless continent. And now for the best sprite in the entire game. Oh, wait. And then the urge to sing Circle of Life just rises. No joke, I half expected him to hold up the baby. Now for the best sprite in the game, I think. Not yet. No, flying over stuff montage. See, kid, it wasn't that hard to fix up your house. That took like 2 seconds. See, something did grow there. They get pissed if you step on that tile. And that is the best castle ever. Okay, now for the best sprite in the entire game. Sorry, promise. I guess the Phantom Forest is back and alive and dead again. Or whatever. Zoom away! Back to flying over gigantic featureless continent. And blasting off again. Indeed it is. So, thank you everybody who had the patience to stick out what has been my longest series to date. I am Dovei. Join me next time for something mercifully different, maybe.